times 90% of these people only convinced was the first 10 convinced.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand? Once you riding big, I see the vision.
Yeah.
Bitch, you gotta see the vision when I'm up goddamn 6 nights in a row. You supposed to see it then. But we can't blame them. We ain't gonna hold that against them.
It ain't they fault.
Everybody ain't visionary.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Omar Decartel Podcast. I am Omar Decartel, and I got my producer / disturbant right here with me, Omar Federici. Welcome.
How you guys doing?
All good. We're gonna start with what? Talk about what we just watched. That shit wasn't a nothing burger. That video meant something. Because one thing definitely that I'm standing on, I'm not gonna lie, man. If nobody believe in my shit while I'm doing it, there's nothing for you to come for when something is happening.
Right, definitely, because basically what we just saw, it was somebody that was, not somebody, we know the person, Rose. He was just trying to make us understand he had a vision like years ago, and nobody basically was
believing in his shit.
You know, people around him, basically, you know.
And it's always that. And I'm not gonna lie, we've all been that person, one way or another.
Right.
We always like listening to a friend's dream, a friend's plan, like, you're dreaming too much.
Right.
That's never gonna happen.
Right.
And then one day, out of nowhere, that shit is popping. Yeah. They're riding a brand new car. They got 5-10 new circles.
Right.
And most that we're gonna do is just hate on it. Like, cool. Who do you think you are? We saw you here when you was broke.
Yeah.
And that's always those type of conversations that we bring around. And don't get me wrong. If you think you're right, then you are. But if you don't give a fuck about what people are standing on when it comes about you, you have to go for it.
Definitely.
You have to go for it. Because me personally, I'm not going to lie. We all had crazy visions. We all had crazy dreams. Mm-hmm. But you're supposed to believe in it, try to make it happen, and then when shit goes left, you learn the lesson.
I would say even not even try, because the word even try, I don't think it really works when you try. You're supposed to go for it.
Okay.
Not even try, you know. Because when you try to do something, you're not really putting the energy out there for it.
Okay.
Because
I get what
try
you're saying.
it's not a powerful word, you know.
You gotta do it.
You gotta do it.
That's a fact.
Then if you
fail, then you fail, then you still learn about it.
You still learn about it, and you still want to make it happen, and you still go for it.
Yeah,
you learn for your mistake, for failing, you know. But definitely go for it, but not try.
That's a fact. I'm not going to lie, because one thing that is consistently, one thing that I'm consistently always thinking about is the fact that unless they see the fruits of your labor, they're never going to respect it. Like, if they don't see your vision, there's no way they're going to be like, I believe in you. It's only going to be a few people, maybe 1, 2, 3 at the best.
Yeah.
They might be like, oh shit, I see what he's thinking of. I see what he's trying to do. I see what he's want to do. But most of the time, people are just going to be like, that's not going to happen. You're thinking too much out of your realm. You're not thinking about reality. You're dreaming. But sometimes I'm not going to lie, because me and you were immigrants. We're not from here. We wasn't born here. We just came to this country and we're trying to get what we can get out of it. Right. But one thing that I've seen across my journey is always us. Like, most of the times when you got some type of crazy dream, most Americans or people born and raised here, they will tell you straight up, give it a shot. Try it.
Definitely.
Go for it.
Definitely.
But when it's here, when you talk to us, when we're talking amongst each other, our friends, our best friends or whatever, our circles of immigrants, most people will tell you, just get back to your regular job, man.
Right. Because, the thing is, I would say it's because they're just ignorant.
Definitely. Definitely, there's some ignorance to it.
Yeah, it's being ignorant. Because, you cannot we cannot leave your country coming out here for better life.
Yeah.
You know, and you know for a fact there's too much opportunities.
This is the land of opportunity. To this day, people still come here for it.
United States. That's it. And nowhere in the world you can go and have those like kind of opportunities.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
It's nowhere in the world. You know. So like to me, it's not because like you know like they don't believe in us. It's just that they were raised to be ignorant. That's the simple fact.
You think so?
I think this is the factor.
Like
that's
they were raised to just like get your job done.
Yeah, just get your regular thing done. Like you know, they don't look far. They just look at like whatever is right in front of them. You feel me? Yeah, they're not trying.
You
to
saying that?
Yeah,
it's making me think because now that I'm thinking about it, right? I did come across a few people, and the general thought that they would express is something like that. Like they would let you know, we come from Africa. Yeah. The way you're seeing things is too American. You're dreaming. Yeah, you need to come back to reality, like the reality. Like especially us coming from a country where we don't even speak English. We speak French.
French, yeah.
Once we make it here, we all learn English and we get to speak in it.
Right. And not even that. We start English, but I mean, you and I, we had English classes back home.
But if you think about it, those classes, it's okay.
It's okay. It's
like, you know, they just thank you. It's a basic. They will teach you how to introduce yourself and things like that. But on the flip side, when you think about it, a lot of us be coming here. We will even go to school, graduate, all that.
Right,
bro. I know a lot of people that have their masters in business administration, have their masters in, I don't know, whatever you can think of that's out there. And they all still do their regular jobs, Uber Eats, Uber Taxi, regular jobs that is not really bringing your potential out. But when you try to talk to them about getting something else, the first thing that will come out of their mouth, they will let you know that why try to get better than what you already have? Where we come from, we don't even have access to this. Now we're in America, we have access to this. Why are you trying to tell me to get better? And that shit is crazy.
Their parents, they grew up with their parents here, and they're still being taught to just like, you know, whatever you have in your hands, like just get used to that. Don't try to like look for something else, like, you know, that you already got something. Why trying to look for something way better? Like, what if you lose both? Like,
yo, because what you're saying right now, I dealt with it, and I'm still dealing with it. Think about it, just even this podcast right here. For those that will be able to check on the page of my YouTube page, they will see that we have episodes that come from 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But the reason why we wasn't able to go far with it is because nobody believed in themselves, but then we don't even believe in each other's vision. Because in our community, amongst our communities, yes, there's African podcasters. Yes, there's immigrant podcasters. But if you really, really think about it, there's no first generation immigrant podcasters like that. Nobody's doing it. We all listen to podcasts. We all listen to radio and things like that. But nobody's doing a podcast in a form where we can just sit, listen, and be entertained by it.
Right.
When I tried to do it 4 years ago, a little bit before COVID, a few of my friends joined me and we tried it. We tried a few episodes. It didn't go far. But the main thing that fucked us up was the fact that everybody was already asking what? How much are we making? Bro, I know people that been doing podcasts for 5 years. I listened to some podcasts that for the last 3 years, and they pay themselves. Nobody paid them.
That's what I'm saying.
But because we don't see the vision, we don't know that maybe you can do a podcast today, and the podcast is going to open the door for you to get a better job somewhere else.
Definitely.
Your podcast is going to be free because you're showcasing your talent. But that's going to get you somewhere where people will respect you, where you might have a better way of living.
Right.
But because as first generation immigrants, we came here, we wasn't born and raised here, a lot of us are not comfortable going too far. What I'm trying to say is we don't like looking for what we don't see.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like if I see that you driving Uber and it's working for you, that's all I need. That's all I need right now. I don't need to get another job. Now, if somebody else come and they want to get another job, like, I don't know, they want to become a painter. I don't know how you call these guys, the artists that be just drawing on the fucking buildings and shit. Yeah, exactly. If one of those African boys that come around us talk about, I want to be painting on the street. I want to make money just off of my art. We're all going to look at him like, you fucking crazy.
Right.
You're bugging. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, but this thing might make some money.
It might be a whole legacy to him.
Yeah, to him.
But because a lot of us didn't grow up around it, because a lot of us don't see it happening,
right,
we're going to discourage you.
Just because we all just raised that way to, like, you know, whatever you have in your hands right away, don't try to look for something better. Keep whatever you're doing and you good at it. You know, you still make your bread every week. You know,
I'm not gonna lie to you. Exactly, niggas be comfortable with just making their regular bread a week.
Yeah,
800, 900, some of them 1,000, but they rather just do that, sleep 5 hours a day for the rest of their life, than to look elsewhere, than to try to get better, than to try to get more.
And it's not even the potential, as you said.
Bro, you think about it. Where are you taking a resume because you was driving cars for 20 years?
No, you don't need a resume.
Exactly. Where are you going to take a resume because you was delivering food for 20 years? Where are you even going to take a resume because, I don't know, you was just out here getting odd jobs for the last 20 years? There's no end plan to it. There's no retirement plan.
No.
You're going to keep on working. There's no vision because that's easy. I feel like that's lazy planning. I feel like that's lazy planning, bro, because the way I see it, right? But as immigrants, a lot of us, it was hard to even get to come to America. Let's talk about that first. Coming to America is not easy. If you see an African in America, they are the lucky one. Because they have a lot of friends back home that cannot make it here. They're still trying to come here 30, 20, 15 years later. Mm-hmm. But one main thing that I've seen happen amongst all of us, amongst a lot of us, is the fact that we're comfortable with what is in front of us. We are comfortable with what we can see and what we can touch. We don't want to think about basically planning to go get. We don't want to think about, I'm going to work today to get it in 2 years. I'm going to work today to get it in 5 years. Or maybe I might even work today and my kids are going to get it. I'm never going to get the pay of it. We don't want to hear that.
Yeah. Some of us, not all of them, but the majority. Definitely.
Because me personally, the way I see it, there are dreams where you need reality. You need your friends, your family. You need a reality check. You need people to let you know, my nigga, this ain't going to happen. Thank you. You got what I'm saying? Right. So you still need reality around you. Like, bro, you trying to do what? Breed who? Nah. You can't. Let's say right now, one of our little brothers or one of our little sisters is coming around us like, yo, I'm trying to create the next Tesla. Mm-hmm. But the nigga don't even know how to put one and one together. They don't even know what the fuck is the difference between a white light and a red light. Like, just dumb things like that. We have to be the good friends, the good circle to let them know you're looking too far. You're out of reality. Get back to earth with us. But I feel like there's a fine line between a reality check and being a hater. Between a reality check and not seeing the vision of people. Just like the video of Rick Ross that was playing in the beginning. What was he saying? Yo, you're not supposed to see my 5, 10 cars, whatever he was saying. You're not supposed to basically see me start shining before you come to, before you try to let me know you see me working. When I was doing those overnights, when I was sleeping on the fucking floor, getting my shit together, you should have, like, give me a little dab, give me a little nod, like, I see you, bro. But how do you make the difference, though? As us right here, how do we, to be good friends, to be a good circle, to be good in your community, around your people, so you won't hurt them? How can you be the one that can tell people your dream is far from reality? Basically, how can you be the reality checker and at the same time be the guy that don't hate?
I mean, to my side, I will play the ignorant. Because me telling them my dream, right?
Yeah.
They're not trying to, like, help me out or encourage me to get to that dream. But I already know how the mind is set, though. As an African, in our community, you know, I know how we act. Like,
that's a fact.
Like me today, like I'm a Uber driver or Uber Eat delivery guy. and let's say I just want to be a reality show person or an actor.
And you want to start going for auditions and things like that, just to try your luck.
Try, as I say, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
And they don't want to support me or give me advice about it.
They're like, yep.
I might just play the ignorant like them, because like I'm not gonna like stop my vision because they don't see my vision. I'm not gonna stop.
But do you stay friends with them while you still chasing your vision?
I stay friends with them, but we not gonna see each other like we used to.
That's a fact.
Cause I don't got time to go to people that don't really see.
That don't see my vision, and because the way I see it, if you don't see my vision, that means you don't see my value.
Yeah, you don't see me.
You don't see me. Yeah, you looking at me like less.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like, but I'm coming.
I get there.
Thank you. That says a lot about how you see me, because I'm walking around believing in myself. That's the main thing you need. Now, if I'm coming around my quote unquote friends,
right,
and I expect them to help me out, give me motivation, but they're looking at me like a clown.
Yeah,
that says a lot about the friends I chose. That also says a lot about the friends that I have.
Definitely.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Because the least you can have, the least you should do, the best you should do is have people that believe in you.
Right. You don't need that much.
No. No. One thing, I'm not going to lie, what you just said, right? You don't need that much.
Yeah.
You don't. Because a lot of us have a lot of friends. 20, 50, 80 friends.
Yep.
But we don't have no friend.
No. We just have a camera, like, how you call it? We have camera, like people that follow us.
Thank you.
They just follow us. If you definitely look like a leader, then you're gonna see most of them always be behind you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You feel me?
That's a fact.
If you have like I don't know how to say that, but if let's say like five of our people, our common friend, like just see you as a leader and be like, oh, you're a big hustler. You be making good bread.
Yep.
And I'm backing up from you. They're not gonna put me in front of you because they don't see me as a powerful guy who they can follow.
So what you're trying to say is, if you're around your friends or quote unquote friends and you're making money, then they're gonna respect you.
They're gonna respect you because like what? Like they're not gonna see like you trying to achieve some dreams. They're not even seeing that yet. But you making money, you showing them. They're not even seeing what's your job. They're not even.
But you got money, so that's all they need to see.
They need to see like.
That's
what I'm telling you. Sometimes it's how they was raised. It's being ignorant. They're not asking questions. If you ask me, like, how many people have asked you, oh, what's your hustle? Can you put me on? Like, can you teach me how to fish? You feel me? None of them.
Oh yeah, that one thing, and we can move on from the subject of believing in yourself or whatever.
Yeah. Okay,
bro. People don't want to hustle. They don't want to work hard, and that's why. That relates to what we were saying in the beginning of it. The whole first 20 minutes of us talking, right. That's what we was talking about. Because of that lack of effort, because of the laziness that a lot of people have, number one, they're not going to believe in you when you're talking about your dreams because they don't want you to even believe in your dreams, because the minute you believe in your dreams, guess what? Now, that means that I'm lazy. The whole time, let's say the whole time I've been talking about, I want to have a car wash business. I want to have a car wash business. 20 years, every day that we're smoking, every day that we're drinking, yo, shake, I want to have a car wash business. And you're looking at me like, okay. And one day, be like, maybe in the past you just told me once or twice, oh, me, I want to have a restaurant. I want to be a chef.
All right.
And we all laughing like, Sheikh, you want to be a chef? Okay. But you don't talk about it. You be about it. And one day, within 5 years, you come and you let us know, yo, I got this little spot. I'm starting. We can take 10 guests at the moment. Let's go. And we all looking at you now. What does that mean to me? Me that's been talking about my dreams for 10 years and I didn't do shit. What does that mean? That means I'm lazy.
Yeah.
That means I'm not as you. I'm not focused. I'm not determined. I don't have discipline.
That's what I'm telling you.
And niggas don't like that. That's why a lot of times when you have a friend around you that have big dreams, you don't like it. You feel insecure.
Somehow
you feel insecure because you're like, why you think you better than me?
Right.
Why you think you can do that?
Like the thing, as I said that too, it's not about why I think. The thing, why I think first is because we're in the United States. It's a country of opportunity.
Definitely.
If you definitely want to, and I said, don't try, don't use those words. Go for it.
You gotta do it.
Go for it, cause like somehow someone will see you and be like, hey, he probably got it. That's why he's on it.
That's a fact.
You know, he probably got it. So let me hook him up, or maybe he don't know the right way to go for it. But
especially, not to cut you off, but you think about a place like New York. We're in New York City. Anybody that lives in New York knows if you are out there showcasing your talent, whatever you're doing, if you're outside, somebody's gonna pick you up.
Definitely.
Somebody's gonna put you up. They're gonna pick you up and put you up onto something, and you're gonna get to the next level on your own. But
definitely,
you have to get out there first.
By yourself.
And that's the hardest part. A lot of times, the fear of losing, the fear of failing, make people just stay with what's easy to do.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, but Steve Harvey even said the best way to learn is to fail first. If you don't,
there you go.
If you don't fail, if you don't lose, you cannot be like, yo, this and this didn't work the first time. What was wrong?
That's a fact.
You have to find I don't know how to say this, but you have to find.
You have to learn from your failures. You have to learn from your failures, because I get what you're trying to say. Parce qu'on dit toujours en français, c'est dans la défaite que tu vas trouver la conquête. Quelque chose comme ça, like my French, we're mixing up French and English at this point.
Yeah,
but when you fail, if you're really somebody, if you are not a loser at heart, we need to know how to lose and win. But in your heart, don't be a loser. Don't never be a loser.
Right.
And if in your heart of hearts you're not a loser, every time that you fail, it's a lesson.
It's a lesson. It's gonna show you how.
You're not supposed to. You cannot fail at the same thing twice.
No.
Because the first failure, now you know how to not fail.
Yeah. To that problem.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So let's say I want to be a carpenter.
Right.
The first year of me trying, I failed a lot of times. If I really want to be a carpenter, I'm not going to give up. But that means that the next year, all the mistakes of last year cannot happen again. I learn from them.
Right. Cannot be at least not the same mistakes.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. That make me think about a lot of aspects, a lot of different things I've went through in my life. Because when you get away from that individualistic way of being, even the way we choose our partners, I'm sorry, guys. Even the way you choose your partner in life, even the way we choose our loved ones, it can affect you.
Of course.
That shit can affect you, because when you think about it, forget about your friends not believing in you. Forget about your family not believing in you. The person you're laying down with, the person you're sharing your house with.
Yeah, your partner.
If that person don't think like you, you're not even going to be able to plan. You're not even going to be able to dream, bro.
No. The person even you laying with not even supposed to think like you. But if the person don't support you on what you're believing on, it's not worth it.
You know what? What you're saying makes sense, because, okay, they're not supposed to think like you.
They're not supposed
but they're at least supposed to be on the same wavelength. The same vibe. Understand you. See you and support you. Okay.
They don't have to have the same vision like you.
Okay.
But you can have.
But that's the thing. But
you explain it to her.
Because how can you support somebody if you don't see the vision?
You support because you laying with the person. The person is.
But that's fake support then.
No, that support could even give you power to even succeed to that.
How?
Just because, like, she's your partner.
Mm-hmm.
She might not see. She might give you her opinion about your vision.
Yes.
Okay, but her way to see that vision, you might not like the way she want to think about it. She think about it.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
But instead of like not trying to like knock your ups up, she supports you.
Yeah, like basically just show support. Don't try to, because sometimes your partner can try to support you and they might even overtake your vision.
That's the thing.
By trying to bring their own vision into it.
Yep.
You know what? You're right, because if I'm with you and we have the same vision, at some point we might clash, because if I see this left, but because we have the same vision, you see it and you want it right. Now you're not going to support me because you have that vision and you see that it's supposed to be left. That's the only way it's going to succeed. And me, I'm seeing that it's supposed to be right, and that's the only way it's going to succeed. But instead of having my vision, if you just have my back, because you trust me.
Yeah.
You lay with me so you know that you're not choosing wrong. You trust your instincts, that's why you lay with me.
Right.
So you chose the right partner in what you want. Therefore, you're supporting me, and hopefully that would get us somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not going to lie, because especially as immigrants, a lot of us, we don't come with our families here. You come without a family. You leave your family back home.
Yeah.
Imagine living in a country where the person that you are in a relationship with don't even, basically they don't want what you want. Because you know, a lot of times we are in relationships just for the comfort. Like if you think about it, in my experience, I've seen people that was literally just in their relationship because the two of them, the rent is cheaper. I've seen people that was in relationships because the two of them, less bills. I can drive her car in the morning. She drive my car at night. When I'm sleeping, she's working. When she's working, I'm sleeping. A lot of times, I've seen relationships in America for the solution of, thank you very much, for the convenience of it, for the solution to their problems, day-to-day problems. A lot of times I've seen it happen, especially as immigrants. People be in relationships because we don't share. Now I'm not alone no more. When I come home, somebody got food for me.
Yeah.
When I want to fuck, I don't need to go outside and go spend money on a date no more. I just come home with some little chicken, DB, whatever it is, and we get to knocking.
That's it. I told you.
And a lot of times those relationships be different.
Yeah, of course it's going to be different. It's like, it's not healthy. Like, everybody wake up every day to go hustle for the...
That's bro.
You know.
Bro, that's exact. Yeah, I'm going to let you continue. I'm going to let you continue.
As I'm saying too, it's not their fault.
Mm-hmm.
They grew up on that. You feel?
What do you mean?
They grew up into that kind of situation.
No, a lot of them grew up in Africa, bro.
Yeah,
their parents did. A lot of them grew up in Africa, and it wasn't like that in Africa.
Okay, it wasn't like that because it's different because you next to dad and pop.
Yes.
You know, and you probably like, I don't know. Some of them have somebody in the house like a cook or something. Somebody, or one of the sisters.
For those that don't know, let me give you a break of those of us that lived in Africa. No matter what your social rank is, 60% of people, you have a cook, you have a security guard 24/7.
Right.
You have a woman in the house 24/7 that cooks and cleans.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of us come to America missing that convenience, and we get into relationships for that. I mean, a lot of us, when we move to America, it becomes an inconvenience lacking of that. It becomes an inconvenience when you don't have that. Mm-hmm. So in order to remedy to the problem, what we do is just jump back in relationships that offers us at least half of those conveniences.
Yeah, kind of like a freedom to them again.
And I don't think that would take you anywhere good. I don't. That cannot take you anywhere good, bro. We're not gonna say names. We're not gonna bring anybody's life.
Right.
Me and you know over 4 couples.
Right.
Today, as we're talking, that's exactly how they're living. The girl got niggas on the side. The nigga got girls on the side. They both don't even know that they're cheating on each other, but they're both in a relationship with kids We both know people that do that today, and the only reason why they're doing that is because of the convenience.
Yeah, and they're not really they. You can just say they just together with it's with benefit.
Okay, I can say I can take that.
It's with benefit.
I can accept that.
Because it's not truly that they're together for a better life or you know,
or a better future, or building anything together.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these people, they won't even share their secrets together. They don't talk about private informations together. They don't like.
That's
Basically, most of their friends know them better than their partners, their wives or husbands.
benefit.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Because if you're in a relationship like that, run. But anyway, let me just play you a quick video. I'm going to just play you that quick video so you're going to know what I was trying to talk about. Because, nigga, like, boom, this one right here. First of all, I'm going to refresh your memory. Remember when, what's that lady name? Gabrielle Union.
Yeah.
She's with the basketball player, Dwayne Wade. So that's his name, right?
Dwayne, yeah.
Yeah. Remember when she was talking about, she spend, basically they split their money, their expenses. They don't just spend, like, she don't just get taken care of.
Right.
He does what he does, she does what she do, and they come 50-50 up to the handling their life together.
You're right.
All right. Then you remember later on there was this old lady that was talking about she don't want to date bus drivers, shit like that.
Right.
All right, this is what she was saying again. Wait. Just wait.
Monique, are you splitting the bills? I'm going to make it personal. Are you going to split the bills with a man who made more than $200 million during his NBA career, but you too are also a multimillionaire? What do you think?
Like it.
Right. So even if I were a millionaire, I'm going to just be straight up. I'm not giving a man his change. Okay. Under no circumstances am I giving a man money. If it's payday and they ask me to pass out the paychecks, somebody else is going to have to give the men theirs, because under no circumstances am I giving a man money. And that's just where I stand on that.
Well, I think you know how I feel about it. And yet, clearly, right? I think for me, a lot of us, I think this is generational, right? I think let's set some foundational points. I think this is generational. I know I was raised with a single black mother that said exactly what you just said, Monique. We don't supplement men in this house, period. And at that point, when we're going to be.
Let's just pause right there. You heard what she said, right?
Right.
She grew up with a single mother that put those type of thinkings in her head.
Right.
Bro, there's traditions that you should get rid of. You literally grew up with a single mother, and those are the advices that you're taking from her. How does that make sense?
That's what I'm saying. It's sometimes it's not about it's not about culture. It's how you was raised up. It's what they're putting in your head since you were little.
I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna end up being right by the end of the episode, man. Because she said it. She said it. Like, oh, my mom, da 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 da. Like, why are you taking
It's what you
those?
putting in your head.
You don't have to carry bad traditions with you.
You don't have to.
We Africans, like, there's traditions that we gave up way back home. Like, there's traditions where they used to, I don't know what's the term again. Circumcision to the woman. That's the term, right? Excision. Boom. For men is circumcision. For women is the woman excision. The woman mutilization. Something. Yeah. But long story short, that bullshit that they're doing to women that wasn't right. It used to be a tradition that was a must in Africa. Yeah, a lot of places
we still have it until today,
but it's very rare. Thank you. It's very, very rare.
Yeah,
it's not like Muslim countries and things like that have it. Muslim villages and little things like that.
It's everybody, but
but on the low,
tradition really like.
Okay, but you take that as an example. Like, why would somebody sit there and try to be like, oh, my grandmother said, if you want a good woman, don't be with a woman that didn't get a circumcision. How can you say that in 2023? But that's basically what she's saying. My single mother said, we don't give men no money. So therefore, I'm not giving no men no money. So you're going to have to leave alone then. Because you know what? First of all, what do you think about it?
I mean, on my side, I would say that's why, like, you know, because Americans, they thought are totally different than us. If you think about it too, somehow the way the women just said, so that's why, like, sometimes you be seeing those type of women, like, they're too grown.
Yeah.
And they're still single.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah.
Two, they
Yeah.
have no kids, or you're gonna see them, they're all with two, three different baby daddies.
That's a fact.
You know,
That's a fact.
because like they're still carrying whatever their grandma told them. Some of them, most of them too. You don't forget, most of them too. They're being raised by their grandparents, not even with their parents.
Yeah.
Somehow too, they grew up with their grandparents.
Yeah. And it's those a lot of times that did not grow up with the
Not even
whatever structure they didn't grow up with. That's what they shit on. Like, that's what they don't like. One way, shape, or form. Because think about it, when you grow up with your grandparents, it's different than when you grow up with your parents. We used to go to our grandparents' house and you don't want to come back home because it's different when you're there.
Different, yeah.
A lot of us, as soon as school is done, you move to your grandparents' house until school is on again.
You right?
But you know that the bullshit you can do there, you cannot bring that bullshit home.
No.
So imagine somebody that grew up getting their way around, and still want to sit there and act like, oh.
I mean, we still, as you saying, it's two different culture.
But those two different cultures are coming across each other nowadays, though.
Not too much.
Nah, think about, bro. How many couples do you see today that are Africans and Black Americans? It's a lot.
Yeah.
Africans and Black Americans, you see a lot of couples getting formed, and a lot of times, the Black Americans would join the culture of that African guy, or the African woman would join the culture of that Black American guy. But most of the time, it's one way.
It's one way or not.
Because it's harder for an African guy to assimilate to that culture than it is for them to join us. But one thing definitely that this is not a Black American thing, because I've seen a lot of Black Americans that was not even fucking with it. If you get what I'm trying to say. Right. I've seen a bunch of even people that are not from the Black community, period. They're not Black Americans, they're not Africans or none of that was talking about it. It don't make sense. Because I don't know if she's single or not, but I don't think she's with somebody that's on her level. Because most of the time, women that talk like that, they are with simps. They are with niggas that are lower than them. You might not be a simp, but you're definitely not on her level. Therefore, she can say what she want to say, and you got to follow it. Yeah. I've seen it happen a lot of times.
Yeah, I've seen it happen a lot of times too. Like, I seen a guy being slapped and put your over the way, like, you know, by his woman. But the thing is that when it's like that, it's because she got the power in the
Thank
house.
you.
You know, she's taking care of everything. The kids, they had like a 3-4 kids following them. And you
Are you serious?
I'm telling you. And you see the guy, it don't look like he's doing shit. Damn. She's the one who got the money. She's the one who financing everything in the house, putting the food on the table. So therefore, she can do whatever the fuck she want. That's for a fact.
Yeah, because at the same time,
they don't like to do.
At the same time, we are in a new world where women can bring to the table what men can bring. But at the same time, if you are a man that is still not bringing more to the table, women will lie to you talking about, oh, I will love you. All I need is for you to respect me. Man, they will never respect you the same. They will never respect you the same, bro.
Never. You know that. And it can't be the same. Who's going to... Yo.
That's crazy.
Bro, think about it. Okay. Even easy example, right? Even when we was in school.
Yeah.
When we was in primary,
yeah.
You know.
From the beginning, back home we call it primary, elementary, yeah.
Elementary school, right? Mm-hmm. We always have someone in school that always have like a better lunch than us.
Oh, that's a fact.
You feel me?
Le Petit Salim? Yeah, that's a fact.
So you always have somebody in your classroom that got better lunch than you or better breakfast than you. And you always need to be around him to get the same like kind of dishes,
yes. So you need to stay close to him. That's a fact.
So the day if he did like 2 days he's not bringing even the same dish, like you start giving like, you know, nigga, you can shut the fuck up. Like, I don't need you. Like, I don't need you around you. But at the same time too, when you getting that from them, it means like you probably get something that they like too. It's either you
That's
can
true.
beat everybody in the class.
Most of the time, you can beat somebody up for them. That's how it be.
You the supervisor of the class. You the one to report.
Yep, the chef of the class. If they play around, you put their name on the bad report, and now they got to stay on detention. That's a fucking fact. Yep.
So it's the same thing. So nobody gonna respect you if you're not bringing nothing to the table.
Okay. You know what? What you're saying, I was basically trying to say that, but in a different way. But definitely what she's saying is not going to work with a lot of men that can bring something to the table. If you get what I'm trying to say. Because if you're trying to...
You don't even want that. Because like the man is already providing. You already got it.
No, but what she's
saying, she don't want to just put her money on the man's hands just because they both have.
But that's what I'm saying, right? Mm-hmm. Most of the time. Okay, let me take it back. What she wants, she can get it with a powerful man, of course.
Right.
But it's not going to be with a man that values her the way she want to be valued. Most of the time, a woman that talks like that, she holds herself to a different level. Yeah, there's no way she's going to be with somebody. If she's with somebody that want to spend it all, that person don't hold her to the value that she's holding herself.
And most of the time, when you see that, they know each other since school.
No, not that part. I'm not even talking about the background. What I'm trying to say is, if a man is willing to, first of all, the man got the money. Mm-hmm. When somebody's doing that, they got the money. When a man is willing to do that for you, spend the money and all that, and they don't care what you bring into the table, all they want for you to do just stay pretty. That means they have other women to their disposition that you are aware of. That's number one. Number two, that means that they don't hold you to the value that you hold yourself. And they know that. That's why a lot of these women that talk like that, they be single. That's why a lot of these women that talk like that, their relationships be secret. Because what they're saying is not what they do.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? What they're saying is not what they do. Because a lot of times, like, it's just like what a lot of these artists be putting out there. Put a ring on it, whatever you want to call it. I don't fuck with a nigga that's broke, but then they go home and cook and clean everything you can think of. But on their sounds, the way they talk to women is like, don't give a fuck about a broke nigga, don't do this, don't do that. But they take care of the men at home.
It's saying it.
Like, come on.
A lot of, those people that you're talking about. It's always been like that. If you think about it, it's always been like that. You're gonna say, you're gonna act like it. But in the closed door, it's the opposite that happening.
That's crazy, bro.
It is crazy.
That's crazy. Because usually, because these women basically represent in whatever community they're from, they represent the loud voices.
Right.
They are the people that get to be listened to. They have large audiences, and people listen to them and react to what they say. That being said, like her putting that rhetoric out there, it's not bad because it's a freedom of expression, and that's why we all ran to America. Right. Want to be free,
right?
One way or another. But what's happening right now is she's gonna put this out on the internet and maybe go home and lay next to her husband and live a good life.
It's already on it.
And now your girlfriend is gonna come home. And maybe she was bringing to the house, helping you pay the electricity. Let's say you pay the rent, she pay the electricity and the internet. Now your girlfriend or your wife come home like, yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing with you. The way you're taking care of me is not fair. You just let me pay the bills. How am I supposed to build myself up? Huh? How am I supposed to build myself up? You just take my money. How you gonna react to that?
That's crazy.
Because usually that's how it goes. Like women, especially when it comes to women, they will not. It doesn't mean women listen to each other. Women just listen to anybody on the internet. But they definitely would bring that energy home. They're gonna bring that energy home.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying too. It's depend on how you taking your woman. Because if you guys really having something really serious enough, like we're talking about Gabriel Munich, right?
Yes.
And Joanne.
Yes.
He got it.
He got it. She got it.
You know, It's not a simple fact. For sure, I think that Joanne somehow do something for like for her somehow, like
That's
outside
the
of the like whatever they're putting 50-50.
Thank you.
He's a man.
Thank you.
He's a gentleman. So
Thank
he
you.
definitely know that hey.
I gotta take care of. Like I'm getting you $100,000 gifts.
Whatever.
Your Range Rover, I got it.
You know,
Your Chanel, I got it. You gotta go to Turks and Caicos. Your Louis Vuitton, I got it. What? Like you get what I'm saying?
You know.
And but that's exactly where I was trying to get to as a point. Just because you and your woman split the expenses one way or another, and I'm not with that 50-50 shit. Even if we're gonna do 55 and 45, that's better. But what I'm trying to say is, I love knowing that if I don't have it, you got it.
Right.
We don't have to split.
No.
But I like to know that when I don't have it, you got it.
No. You cannot think that way either. What if when you don't have it and she don't have it?
That mean we don't have it. That's different. But if I don't have it, that mean we don't have it. That's worse.
Okay.
That's worse because what I'm trying to say is, okay, it doesn't mean I want your money. No. But I want to know that the day I need money and I don't have it, you got it for me.
Definitely she's supposed to. If you taking care of it.
You get what I'm saying?
She actually making something for herself.
Thank you very much.
Definitely has to be able to like support.
Because this is not the 1940s, bro. This is not the 1960s. Everybody got a job.
Right.
And everybody got dreams. We was talking about it in the beginning of the podcast. Everybody got dreams that they're trying to follow up with.
Right.
Everybody got plans that they're trying to get to. One day you want to be like, yo, I've worked hard on this for 5, 10, 8, whatever years, and now it's happening. How do you think you're going to make that happen if you're taking care of somebody else's kid fully? And what I'm trying to say is what? How do you think you're going to get to a point of independence if at the beginning of your struggle, you already are the sole responsible of you and another adult? That's not fair in 2023.
Yeah,
that's fair maybe 20 years ago. But today in 2023, my perspective today in 2023, yes, even if we broke, I'm still going to show you that I got it for you.
Right.
So you know that when I got it, it's for you and it's for you. But it doesn't mean that you're supposed to just come to the table empty-handed, bro. You just said it. When you come to the table with nothing, nobody gives a fuck about you.
Right.
Do you really think all I want is just a pretty girl to come through? A baddie to just come through? She got a nice ass, she got nice titties, pretty face. Like, bro, you can get that right now with $60, man. This is New York. Come on. Come on. You can get that anytime you want. That don't fix the price in China. That don't fix the price of tea in China, bro. What I'm trying to say is what? Back in the day, you got a beautiful woman, you take care of her, and you're going to make sure you take care of her fully because you know that the opportunities is just for men. Back in the day, women couldn't get those opportunities.
Right, a lot of them.
But today is different.
Right.
Today is different. The opportunities are out there for all of us to go and get.
Yeah.
So number one, as a man, you should not even go out there and just get a woman just because she's pretty. You got to make sure that if you want to get in a relationship, you're getting with somebody that also got the type of some value. They're bringing something to the table. They have a mental, and they also have some type of economical strength to them.
Right.
Even if they're making $30 on the side to their savings, you know that they're not sitting on $0. And that's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Because yes, I'm going to take care of you. Yes, I'm going to make sure that you know that what we're doing is for us to shine together. But if all I'm doing is just to make sure that you're good, who the fuck is taking care of me? My mom? The fuck?
Honestly,
Like,
being here, even in New York City now, I don't even, like, most of the New Yorkers that I see, it's hard to get a girl like that, man.
but that's why a lot of niggas just rather be single and go outside, get some pussy, and get back to sleeping. That's how a lot of niggas live around here. That's how a lot of niggas live around here. You get outside, have fun, get some good, come back home, get some sleep, get back to work. Because most relationships are fickle. You're going to get into a relationship where the girl is with you for today, tomorrow, and in a few, whatever years, months.
Yep, you don't know what's coming.
Thank you. You don't even know what's coming, and that's the worst.
Right.
And it's not like you're supposed to get into every relationship thinking that it's the best. No, you're always going to have your reserve until you die. You can't just be with somebody and be like, oh, they will never be capable of anything worse. No. You're going to keep that somewhere in your back pocket so when it happens or if it ever happens, you don't feel too hurt. Does that make sense?
Yep. It's like when they say there is a hole where before you jump in a hole, you cannot jump fully. You have to put one foot inside the hole and keep the other feet outside.
That's a fact.
So that if you trying to go and it's too hard or it's difficult, you retrieve your other foot out of the hole. Because if you jump with your 2 feet, there is no back up. Nothing.
There's no way out. There's no way out.
You know? So always keep one foot inside, the other outside.
Shit.
So when
you want to talk about one foot inside, 1 foot outside.
Yeah.
Let me show you a relationship you definitely don't want in your life, bro.
I didn't think she was for real.
But I'm going to let it play first.
You see what we got on?
For those that are listening, this is a baby shower video.
You destroy your gender reveal because you didn't want another girl.
Yeah, she's basically destroying the whole gender reveal because she didn't want another girl.
She really mad.
Them fucking badass skaters in the back knocking everything out too. You seen that shit? Okay, let me just ask you first a simple question. What would you do if this is your girl?
Well, me right now, I can't be with a girl like that. Like a girl that
but that's not the question though. Because I'm sure you're not gonna see it. It's not like you're gonna. Okay, so what you're trying to say is you're gonna see the signs before you even get her pregnant.
Somehow you could see that way before you get her pregnant.
How? Sorry.
Bro, every relationship have the bad and the good.
Okay.
You know, every woman that comes to your life have the way they're acting, and you should know what you like on a woman and what you don't like. She gonna come with some attitude that don't match with you.
Yeah.
Always, you cannot get in a relationship. You cannot get with a woman that cannot show you stuff that you like and stuff that you don't like.
But that's what we was talking about though. What you're saying right now is you basically know how to see red flags and jump out of it. But my question is, hypothetically, what if you didn't see no bad sign? Now you're in a relationship with her. Now she's pregnant. Now this is what she's doing. What do you do?
Honestly, for them, I won't be able to tell right now. Because that's not the case with me. But honestly, with this girl, it wouldn't work. It's not gonna work.
You're gonna leave.
I have to leave. I can't stay because, like, actually, to me, having a baby is a blessing.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Because I don't understand this shit.
Whether it's a boy, it's a blessing.
All you want is a healthy kid, a healthy, blessed kid coming out looking good and healthy.
You know,
that's it. Because boy or girl, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with them? Send them to the NFL? Nah, like, come on, let's be honest, right? Let's cut all this bullshit because I've been hearing a lot of Africans talk about it too. Like, like me, I'm not gonna lie. The way I see it, I want a boy first, but I'm trying to like let my baby moms know that the reason why I can't marry her is because she got me a daughter. Like, nigga, you're an idiot. Yeah. You're just an idiot.
Yeah.
No, you don't understand, bro. You don't understand, Omar. The way I'm telling you is because in my family, your first kid is supposed to be a boy. That means that you guys are blessed forever. I'm like, nigga, you're a boy. Where is your mom today? Your dad got another wife. So what the fuck is you talking about?
Bullshit.
What are you talking about?
Bullshit, man.
Like, it don't make sense.
Yes.
It's all, thank you.
It makes no sense.
Like, people be just carrying old notions that just don't make sense.
It's all about the background, how they grew up, how they were taught some stuff, And plus that, there is an ignorance plus to that. So you can't.
Because the way I say this is like that little girl, like imagine, because she already got another girl.
Yeah,
That's why she don't want another girl.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that little girl is just walking around like, mommy, what happened? Well, get the fuck away from me, you little bitch.
Right.
Like what the, like,
well, she don't want to have
what the fuck?
So literally,
like, I bet you that little girl is running around like, mommy, come back, let's have fun. Jumping on the little boys, you just tell them they can kick that little fucking baby. Like, what are we doing?
And she don't even understand. The first daughter don't even understand what's going on.
Thank you.
She's still a little kid.
She's still a little kid. She's just running around having fun.
6, 7.
I'm sure she's a baby.
She's a baby.
So you're thinking about your mom
having another baby.
Thank you.
We
just
a party for that,
and it's
baby.
all fun. But your mom is over there kicking shit because she's having another girl. So what does that mean she's feeling about you? Because that's the thing. People always like, oh, I can kind of understand her because everybody want to have 2 genders. Fuck out of here. I've seen niggas jump up and celebrate because they're having 2 boys, 3 boys, 4 boys, 5 boys. I've seen women celebrate because they're having 4 women, 5 women, 10 women, whatever you want to call it. So when you're trying to make it about, oh, they're just... Basically, when you're trying to even understand something like that, when you're trying to even be okay with something like that, it just shows where you're already standing with your own values.
Right.
Because a lot of people feel like that inside. There's people that have 3 kids today, but because one is not the gender that they wanted, they still feel this way inside to this day.
But to me, too, with that woman, I think she might, like, lose a little bit. Like, something inside, too.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't see... What's the point? Like you being pregnant. You already had one. You didn't complain about that one.
Thank you.
But the second one,
now you're kicking shit.
It's something not right over here too.
Jordan Peterson got something to say about that. We're gonna close the show with that because what you gotta do in life is because they say you attract what you want, you attract what you are, right?
Right.
That's what they say. So if that is the case, if that is the truth,
let me ask for some dating advice from Jordan.
Let's listen to this.
How do you find, on that topic, the love of your life?
It's putting the cart before the horse. Here's the right question. How do I make myself into the perfect date? You answer that question, and you will not have any problem answering the previous question. It's like, what do I want in a partner? If I offered everything I could to a partner, who would I be? Ask that question. Just ask.
Okay, check. So... What was what the fuck was the question? If you could be offered that, nigga, I don't even know what the fuck this nigga saying. Let's get back to listening to him.
No, but
just ask yourself, okay, I have to be the person that women would want. Okay, what do they
What do women want? Nigga, who the fuck knows what women want? You will die before you answer to that question. Are you kidding me?
You can just guess.
Alright, check. Guess. Shaky, guess it, please. Before he finish that dumb shit he's about to say, because this nigga is an idiot. You don't know what women want. Please. No, bro. Have you ever listened to this idiot before? So you never checked Jordan Peterson before. He's a guy that works, he's from Canada. You already know Canadians got issues. He's walking around with a Canadian suit talking about, I know what women want. I'm a man that know what the brand is a woman. You need to shut the fuck up. He's an idiot. He's a clown. I'm telling you. All right, let's just finish what he's about to say. Let's finish it.
clean? That's not a bad start. Reasonably good physical shape, so healthy, productive, generous, honest, willing to delay gratification. And then you think, well, how far am I from those things? And the answer is usually, man, it's a pretty horrible abyss separating you from that ideal. But
are you in shape? Are you willing to delay gratification? Nigga, what the fuck does that even mean? Does that mean that while you are trying to make your girl come, you gotta stop yours to make her come first? And then when she come, then you can come. And then when you come, you tell her, Jordan Peterson told me to delay gratification. What the what the fuck is he talking about?
Man, you know, everybody got their opinion. You cannot be mad at him.
Okay, it's not like I'm mad at him. It's just that people like him, I put them in the same section as that crazy old Ebony lady. What's her name? Ebony Williams. I put them in the same section when we go to the club, them motherfuckers is at the same table getting the same Casa Amigos because they're both crazy people. Nigga, this nigga is in a relationship with an older woman. But I mean, they're both old anyway. But he's in an old relationship with different notions. And he's talking in 2023 to people that are trying to get women today. He's not a single man. That's what I'm trying to say. If you're going to talk about relationships, I need to at least see that your relationship is a contemporary relationship. You need to be of today. If you're going to speak to single people on how to get women, you need to be somebody that was recently single or you at least still single. Does that make sense?
Right? Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? Because these motherfuckers get to talk. Nigga, that's the same energy. That's the same energy. This nigga that was with the tattoo from the Romanian nigga that went to jail, Andrew Tate. Mm-hmm. That's the same shit. It's people that get to talk general words and say general dumb things, and it hits the ear of dumb people. It's a lot of dumb people that didn't get some leadership in their life that fall for these type of dumb shits. The same men that listen to Andrew Tate and Jordan Peterson get united to the same women that listen to those Ebony K. Williams and shits like that. It's all the same people that they're usually susceptible to dumb messages from the internet. Let's finish what he's saying. Let's just finish him.
The harder you work on offering other people what they need and want, the more people will line up to play with you.
Do you believe in that? The harder, basically the more you set yourself up to be a great partner, the more you're going to have people out there ready to fuck with you. Do you believe in that?
Not really.
Why?
Not really. Because you set yourself first, and then while you outside, you can get people to just fuck with you because you're trying to make yourself ready.
Now you see that he's full of shit, right? Now you see that he's full of shit, right? Okay, bro, because that's not a relationships or partnerships or just mating, period. Getting a partner, it's not a one way to do everything. There's no one way that works for everybody.
No.
There are women that love projects, meaning those women, they don't want somebody that's ready. They want somebody that's not ready, and they will build you up to be ready. Yeah, there are women like that. Les femmes qui aiment les gens qui ont beaucoup de problèmes là. There are women like that. They want you to come with a lot of issues and they're going to fix you up. There are also women that want you to come ready, full package, let's go. And there's a whole...
It's not full package.
But you get what I'm trying to say though? There's a whole variety out there of shit that we will never know. You're never going to know what women want. That's like, whenever a man starts with what women want, I don't want to listen to you no more. You a charlatan. You're trying to sell me fucking oil snakes. Or snake oils, whatever they call it in English. But long story short, you're trying to sell me some bullshit that don't exist. Mm-hmm. You're trying to tell me that when it's not raining, you was the one that wasn't peeing. Like, you're fucking with me, and I'm going to fuck with you back. I don't like it. Because that Jordan Peterson shit is the reason why we're sitting here today.
Yeah.
Approval, approved. As you can disagree to agree, you can approve to approve. This was not a bad episode at all, man. This was not bad at all. We easily locked in an hour. You see? I told you it was going to be easy.
Peace.
Told you it was going to be easy, man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I don't even know which button does what. Let me see. All right. Let me slow down first. Hold on. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Oh my God. I'm over here messing up shit. But this was the first episode. We're still getting used to. We appreciate your listenership. We hope you see the vision. Just like Rosé said, they got to see the vision. We hope y'all see the vision. We hope you will see each other on another episode. We hope y'all believe in what we believe in, the same Jesus. We hope we can take this to some type of other level. We hope we can get this to be a consistent podcast, lovely podcast.
Definitely will.
Whoever's out there in the world, in the internet world, listening to us, leave your like, subscribe. Let us know what you think about this podcast. Hopefully you hear about us again. Hopefully we hear about you. Let us know how we can take this to where we can take this. Thank you.